This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Monday, the 22nd day of October in the year 2018. Here's what we're tracking tonight. The chairman of the Berbice Bridge Company, Dr. Surendra Prasad, today said the company is holding firm to its decision that there must be increases in the tolls, and it plans to go ahead with its decision from the 12th of November. In a brief telephone interview with News Source, Dr. Prasad said the company will be releasing additional information on the issue soon, adding that the company's legal advisors maintain that it could go ahead with the increases. The Cameron and Shepherd law firm, which is headed by former Speaker Ralph Ramkaran, is the bridge company's legal advisor. The bridge company chairman said the law firm has even advised that the government may be reading the contract incorrectly by thinking that the minister has to give clearance for the toll increases. He said that might not be the case. The government has said it will not be allowing any increases, and the Attorney General has made it clear that any move by the bridge company to unilaterally increase the fare structure would be unlawful and illegal. Opposition leader Barry Jagdeo is of that same opinion. He has said that based on the contract which was signed while he was president, there can be no increases in the bridge toll without the approval of the subject minister. Minister David Patterson has said his position and the position of the government remain the same and there will be no increases. The bridge company wants to increase the tolls for vehicles across the bridge by more than 300%. More news coming up in a moment.
This Christmas, get a loan for your dream car with an extended repayment term. Spruce up your home with that renovation you always wanted and take advantage of low or no down payment. Get new appliances so you can cook up a storm. You'll get same-day approval. Plus, you can win a getaway to a destination of your choice. Visit RepublicGuyana.com today to find out how.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Get ready to ride it, ready to ride it, ride the way. Open up the new vibe, drink up the boldness inside. Radical and fresh and wild, catch the wave now. Ride bold, ride fresh, ride strong, come on, ride the wave. Taste the action, satisfaction, perfection.
Ride the new wave of excitement sweeping Guyana. Wave Pale Ale, a premium, full-bodied, strong, and refreshing alcoholic brew, crafted to perfection for a bold, young, radical you. Don't settle for anything less. Catch a Wave Pale Ale and ride it today.
Wave Pale Ale,
crafted to perfection.
Welcome back. Let's tell you now that public sector officials from across the Commonwealth region are in Guyana for their biennial conference. The meeting opened this morning at the Marriott Hotel and is examining climate change issues and the transformation of the public sector for climate governance. Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu declared the meeting opened and explained that today's public sector has to face the effects of a changing environment and ought to make adjustments for those changes.
We have seen the tropical storms, typhoons, hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, and other natural disasters that are ravaging the world around us. Our sister CARICOM state, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, is currently suffering from the effects of unpredictable weather changes, resulting in severe floods. Climate change is real, and all sustainable development will require partnerships and collaborations across borders.
The Prime Minister said the Commonwealth Association for Public Administration and Management has a key role to play in ensuring that there is a bridging of the gap between the public sector and climate change issues. He said Guyana has been making moves to continue to demonstrate its commitment to climate governance and the green economy.
International environmental cooperation must continuously seek comprehensive and cohesive solutions, unquote. While CAPAM will invariably play its part in assisting with transformational change and international cooperation, a sustained local multi-stakeholder approach to any green agenda is necessary for its effective and efficient implementation.
The chief executive of the Commonwealth Association of Public Administration and Management said the environment remains one of the most important assets as the world looks at its sustainable development goals. She said over the next days of the meetings there is bound to be exchanges of ideas and information and even heated arguments.
In almost every country, the environment, whether on land or water or in reference to global warming or climate change, came up in the top tier. Not surprisingly, decent work and economic growth also trended.
The group provides a forum for the active exchange of innovations, knowledge, and practice in citizen-centered service delivery, leadership development, and growth, and public service management and renewal. On the political front, former President Donald Ramotar is not happy at all with the Court of Appeal's recent decision to back the High Court ruling that there was nothing unlawful with the President's appointment of the Chairman of the Elections Commission. The opposition People's Progressive Party, through its Executive Secretary, had moved to the court in an effort to get a recall of the appointment of the Elections Commission Chairman. Today, in a letter to the press, Mr. Ramotar said the court's decision is a backward step. He said it is another incident of pushing the country along the road to social and economic ruin and towards an authoritarian government. He added that the Constitution was amended to remove the unilateral power of appointment from the President and to introduce the leader of the opposition into the equation. He said he cannot understand why that is so difficult to understand. The former president sought to attack the judiciary by stating that the coalition government now seemed to be getting help from the judiciary. Mr. Ramotar is supporting his party's decision to take the issue to the Caribbean Court of Justice, pointing out that the Guyana Court of Appeal is no longer Guyana's final court, and now they have the Caribbean Court of Justice for that final decision. Over the weekend, opposition leader and former President Barra Jagdeo also expressed his displeasure in the ruling. At a political rally, he said the Caribbean Court of Justice's credibility will be underlined when it takes evidence and offers a decision on the matter. An accident in the Peruni area at Kumang has claimed the lives of 3 persons. The crash reportedly took place late Saturday afternoon. A truck transporting over 40 drums of fuel was being driven up a hill when it developed mechanical problems and toppled several times. 3 persons died on the spot, while the driver and 2 others were rushed to the hospital in a serious condition. The 3 dead persons have been identified as Clifford Anton of Itabali Landing, David Choi Winam of 4 Miles Bartica, and Jude James of Yarrow Cabra on the Linden-Suslike Highway. The 3 dead persons have been identified as Clifford Antoine of Itabali Landing, David Choi Winam of 4 Miles Bartica, and Jude James of Yarrow Cabra on the Linden-Suslike Highway. A full investigation is currently underway. And finally this evening we turn to the courts. A gold miner who allegedly stabbed a fellow miner to death during a drunken row over cigarettes was today charged for murder and remanded to jail. 35-year-old Parasham Ram not appeared before the Chief Magistrate Anne McLennan and was not required to enter a plea to the indictable charge of murder. It is alleged that on the 16th of October, Ram not stabbed 20-year-old Daniel George to death as they argued over cigarettes in the Potaro mining community. The court was told that the 2 men were known to each other, and under the inquisition and disagreement between them turned into a fight and ended with the murder of the young miner, moments after they were both drinking. The accused did not have anything to say in court today, and he was remanded to jail until the end of this month, when the matter will continue. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. Gordon Mosley reporting.